Everyone loves a mushroom Swiss burger, but today I am turning that classic flavor into an easy ground beef casserole your whole family will love. Hey friends, I'm so glad that you're here today because you and I are going to make a great casserole. This is a mushroom Swiss burger casserole. It's going to have some really nice seasoned ground beef. It's going to have some nice tender sautéed mushrooms, a real rich creamy sauce, melted Swiss cheese, and then there's one ingredient at the very end that's going to surprise you. Let's get into it. We begin by adding olive oil to a pan where we're going to add our diced onion and let that cook until it becomes translucent. In another small pan on top of the stove, we're going to add a couple tablespoons of butter and our sliced fresh mushrooms to saute to get them ready to be part of the casserole. So here is the mushrooms. It looks like they are browning up real nice. Back to the pan with the onion, we're going to add our minced garlic and we're going to allow that to cook to be until it becomes fragrant. And we're going to mix that in with our onion there in that pan. Next, we're going to add our 2 pounds of ground beef into the onion mixture. We're going to make sure that that is chopped up and browns up real nice. Meanwhile, I'm going to shred my Swiss cheese. And back to the hamburger mixture, you can see now that it's starting to brown up real nice. I am stirring it. I'm going to add in some seasoning now, some salt and pepper. And it looks like we're going to add in some paprika and some thyme. There we go. So there's the paprika, and now I'm going to add in uh, some thyme, and we're going to make sure that all of those seasonings are mixed well within into that ground beef, onion, and garlic mixture, so it becomes very, very seasoned. Next, I'm going to take our mushrooms and add that cooked mushrooms, add that into the ground beef mixture, and we're going to stir to combine that. Now, meanwhile, I have my heat on probably about a medium because we're going to start to add liquid to this meat mixture here in one moment. Next up, we are going to add, here we go, a cup of beef broth. And I want that beef broth to heat up in that mixture because I'm going to be preparing to add in the heavy cream here, which you're seeing me do now, where I'm just adding a little bit in at a time. But you want that liquid mixture to be very, very hot when you start to add in this cream, because this cream is going to kind of thicken the meat mixture and kind of bring all of those seasonings and flavors all together. So I am just stirring in different areas of my pan. There we go. There's the whole rest of the heavy cream. I'm going to give that a really, really good mix. Prior to adding all of the beef broth and the heavy cream, we did drain the grease from the ground beef. So you want to drain off some of that grease for sure before you start adding in all of this liquid here. So we're going to make sure that it stays hot, well combined. Now I'm going to add in my Worcestershire sauce. That just kind of seals the deal with this flavoring in this casserole. And then next, I'm going to make sure that it's all stirred in, combined real well. And I'm going to let that simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm going to add in just half of the Swiss cheese, the grated Swiss cheese. I'm going to stir that in so it kind of melts into that meat mixture. So we want to make sure it's all well combined there. Next up, I'm going to keep stirring it here for a couple minutes to make sure you can see how that sauce is thickening there. And I'm keeping my heat pretty much like on a medium heat. I'm going to grease a 9 by 13 pan, and I'm going to take the whole beef and meat mixture and toss it right into that 9 by 13 pan. And I'm going to spread it out as evenly as I can. Now, here comes that secret fun ingredient that just makes this casserole a 10 out of 10. I am going to get frozen tater tots out of the freezer, and I'm going to dress the whole top of this casserole with frozen tater tots. Yes, that's what I said, frozen tater tots. That pulls all of this whole recipe together. It is absolutely delicious. It's a rich hamburger mushroom Swiss casserole. It tastes just like a mushroom Swiss burger. So I'm going to make sure that my tater tots are pretty much even across the top. You want to use the full 4 cups of tater tots because that kind of covers that whole top and becomes a nice crunchy part of that casserole. The remaining Swiss cheese goes on top. And like I said, I used more cheese than just the 1 cup because we love cheese here. So you could add a little bit more cheese if you would like to do so. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes. So in she goes to the oven here. And it looks like I've got my manager. There's Lily, my kitchen manager, smelling all that ground beef going into the oven. I think she had to make sure that it was there. So when the casserole comes out, I have garnished it with some fresh parsley, and that just kind of, adds some nice color to the casserole and just adds that finishing touch. Next up, I have a recipe card for you with the full ingredient list, the full how to put this casserole together, all of the instructions right here on a card so that you can do a quick screenshot here and have the recipe. And if you love cooking with me as much as I love cooking with you, please hit that like and subscribe button so that I can see a little bit more of you. Now let's get to tasting this casserole. Hey friends, look at here. The Mushroom Swiss Burger Casserole is complete out of the oven. This has all of the flavor of your favorite hamburger. We've got the seasoned ground beef, those tender mushrooms, the Swiss cheese melted, and then that fun ingredient at the end was the tater tots. That's going to bring all of that beef mixture together and make it taste like your favorite hamburger. So let's take a bite together. Super easy casserole, right? Easy dinner with ground beef. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, look at that ground beef, those tater tots, just, oh yeah. Mushrooms, put a little parsley on top. I mean, smells delicious too. So you wouldn't even need to add any rolls or, dinner rolls or anything to this because you've got those tater tots in there. So I think it's going to kind of fulfill that where you kind of want to add something to this dish or add something to the side. So the seasoned ground beef already smells wonderful. Mm. Very nice flavor, very well done. If someone likes meat and potatoes or really likes hamburgers, that Swiss cheese in there, the mushrooms, I feel like I'm eating a Swiss mushroom burger, one of my favorite burgers. So hey, listen, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.